Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, Sex and Success in Sussex. I know I've been away for 2 weeks, my apologies. I had one of my friends stepping in for me. He did an awesome job, but I promise you this time I won't be away for too long. So as you all know, first impression counts. One of the guiding principles for a successful interview is always to be attractive to the industry. So grooming is very important, as well as your university certificates, which have to be from average to above average. So your skills should always be attractive to companies. So in Lauren's case, she was groomed to work in the banking and finance industry. However, because she has finance skills, she's able to transfer it to the insurance sector. So companies would want to recruit you at a good salary package. So in a job interview, you want to make a lasting impression on the interviewer. So now Lauren is a girl who loves attention. She's an attention seeker, she craves attention, and for that she wants to look her best. So her corporate interview attire is of impeccable taste, even down to her shoes, makeup and bag. She even carries a black, sleek portfolio bag which contains all her university achievements. So now in today's corporate world, the way the resumes are structured are so different from, say, 20 years ago. So when I graduated, so today's resume, you see bullet points, highlights, arrows, vertical charts, and so forth. So Lauren has all these ready for the interviewer. She is aspiring to be the most beautiful and brightest interviewee that the company has ever seen. So remember, she's an extrovert and an attention seeker, and that's what we love about this character. So the interviewer who is Ralph, on the other hand, it has a magnetic personality and very down to earth at the same time. So that's what attracts so many female staff to him. He is like the honey where the bees nectar. So how many of you female graduates out there who yet to be interviewed by a handsome AVP? So AVP is Assistant Vice President. So I bet many of you would love to be interviewed by an AVP, a handsome, gorgeous AVP. How many of you want to be like Lauren, who aspires to be your best every day in the corporate world? The thing about Lauren is that she does things deliberately to be noticed by top management. And that what you need to be in this current day and age is to be deliberate in whatever you do. So you just can't sit back, do your work diligently and wait to be noticed. You can't do this in this day and age. You have to be deliberate, you have to be noticed, you have to be seen. So for that, you have to put in extra effort. So that's what Lauren does. She does things deliberately to be noticed. So to be deliberate every day with your dealings with employees, you have, and with those in every section of the company. So she wants to be seen as the right candidate for the job, and to do this, she knows she has to be deliberate by putting in extra effort in the way she dresses and also preparing a resume that stands out from the rest. So most of my readers want me to read an excerpt of my book. So here we are talking about Lauren. She loves men. She's in her mid-20s, and obviously women around that age tend to expand their social circles to incorporate men. So now in Lauren's case, she's a bit different. So she takes a fancy towards corporate men. I don't know why, but maybe it's because the influence she had while studying in university, where she was surrounded by professors. So after graduation, she didn't want to climb the academic ladder. Instead, she set her eyes on the corporate world, so she takes a fancy towards corporate men. So here we go. I love all men, sportsmen, house husbands, corporate men, you name it. I especially take a fancy towards corporate men. Most, or least to say, some of them are dominating men. The ones who dominate in the office, the boardroom, the meetings, the conferences, the bedroom, especially the bedroom. Now why again? Now why the bedroom? Again, we need to understand that Lauren is a virgin. So I mean, literally at the age of 25, who is still a virgin? So in this book, she is a virgin because of how she's brought up in a very conservative family, that she needs to save herself for the one and only. But she has a voracious appetite for sex because of so many years being confined in a very constrictive family. And then she goes on to say, I'm a corporate woman. I dress to kill. I envisioned my life to be successful. I envisioned myself to climb the corporate ladder, but things didn't seem to add up. So in today's volatile economy, it is not easy. You have to literally claw your way up to be the top executive. So in Lauren's mind, being a woman was a disadvantage. But then again, having said that, she turned it the other way around to make it her advantage, and she did this knowingly by sleeping with the boss, who is Ralph. So the book progresses to tell about how Lauren lands a job. She knows the market is weak, and her chances of landing a job in what she studied in is so slim. So she decides to expand her job criteria by looking at insurance job advertisements. She stumbles upon a job advert by one of the largest insurance companies in the world, Magnat Corp. She's thrilled to see this job advert after hearing so many raving reviews about this company. Just like in today's world, those who major in banking and finance yearn to work in the big four banks in Sydney. However, when the market is sluggish and where there are too many competition from university leavers, what choice do you have but to expand your job search to the insurance industry, or even superannuation? So that's where Lauren has set her eyes upon. So that's all, my good people. Hope you enjoyed this session. Please help to grow this channel by liking and subscribing.